Now, here in the U.S., there was a deadly cargo ship fire in New Jersey that claimed the lives of 2 Newark firefighters. As you can see, fire crews are still on the scene at Port Newark, spraying water on the ship that is still smoking. The fire began Wednesday night with firefighters battling massive flames well into Thursday. Errol Barnett has more.
This newly released thermal drone video of the doomed cargo ship shows the intensity of the blaze Wednesday night at Port Newark.
Our units, evacuate yourself immediately. Sound your air horn.
Fast-moving flames spread to 3 decks of the 700-foot Italian cargo ship, carrying more than 1,000 new and used vehicles. Some of the first firefighters to respond, consumed by the heat.
We've got a firefighter that's on the floor where they went in. He needs air.
45-year-old Augusto Dokoupil and 49-year-old Wayne Brooks Jr., both longtime members of the department, died in the line of duty.
This is not a common fire for the city of Newark.
The Port Authority of New York and New Jersey doesn't have its own fire department, and so this complicated inferno with cars inside a cargo ship was fought by a department untrained for such a scenario.
We just lost 2 of our best here in the city of Newark who, without hesitation, gave their lives, and probably that morning didn't think that they would be fighting a fire on a ship, something that they had not trained for.
And as you see, Errol Barnett has just joined us at the table. Errol, always good to have you here. Sorry for this story, but the mayor, we've heard, has just arrived on the scene. The fire started on Wednesday. Here it is Friday. We're still talking about it. Why is it so hard to put out?
Yeah, and we see there's still smoke coming from that vessel this morning. 3 things. We spoke about the lack of training, but there was an equipment mismatch when the firefighters arrived on the scene, and it was also too high for them to get to. So firefighters use a 2.5 diameter inch hose on this vessel, which is European. The diameter of the valves were only 1 inch. And the mayor said that meant less water moving less quickly, which could have contributed to the lives lost. And the Coast Guard mentioned that the fire began on the 10th deck of the cargo vessel. So you have that height difference from where the firefighters are. The blaze then moved up. So it became more challenging as time moved on for these firefighters to get their grasp on it. Grimaldi is the company that owns the vessel. They say there were no electric cars or hazardous vehicles on the ship. It was bound for West Africa. They will conduct a full investigation. But just last year, this company owned a ferry which caught fire in Greece. That killed 11 people. So there's questions about the company. There's questions about why the Port Authority doesn't have its own fire department to tackle these types of blazes.
Be trained specifically for something like this.
Right. These guys were overwhelmed.
And let's start with the hose doesn't fit.
Right.
Major problem.
Yeah, big problem. I mean, because putting out a fire is all about the size of the amount of water you can put on the blaze.
Right.
And when you've got a 1 inch diameter instead of a 2.5 inch diameter hose, it's a big issue. What's not in question here is the courage of those firefighters. This is not the kind of call that they're usually going on, and they didn't hesitate.
Precisely.
Thank you for
and they're
saying
still
that,
working
Tony.
today.
Well said.
Errol, thank you very much.